Hi everybody, how are you today? As part of my Finish It Up February, I'll be working on a blanket that I found in my shed amongst some of my craft supplies. Not sure when I started this. It's going to be a baby blanket. Don't know if I'll get the whole thing in the video, but anyway, it's going to be a baby blanket. It is the V-Stitch. The baby blanket directions that I had found in my crafts, trying to get this up close so you can see the V-stitch. It's a simple stitch, and there was also flowers on that set of directions to put on it for anybody that wants flowers on there. Usually for the girls you put flowers on, not the boys, but whatever the people want, the customer wants. I'll probably make the flowers as well. I'm just going to work on this a little bit today. Not too long. Made a couple of other videos today. Having trouble getting this in for some reason. Next stitch there. Like I said, it's a simple V-stitch. Oh, that's not the spot I want. All it is a double crochet in the V on the row below. It's a simple blanket. And see, like this V I messed up on a little bit, but when I go to sell it or donate, I'll just let them know that there's a couple of little mistakes in it so that they know. Or maybe I'll just use it as a sample so they could see what the V-stitch looks like. I don't know yet. And because this one's a mistake, I'm just going to go over to the next V over here. This V here, put in this top stitch in the hole of the top stitch here. And do the double crochet. And hopefully when I get the next row, see it's the top here. And hopefully by the time I get to the next row, it'll be normal V-stitches again. Since there's a couple of little boobles in it, I'll probably just use it as a sample. Nothing wrong with having a sample, just letting the customer know that there was a mistake in it, and that's why it's a sample. If they really want it and don't care that there's a mistake in it, then I'll gladly sell it to them. Well, I'm not going to intentionally sell it knowing that there's mistakes in it. And unless it's somebody that knits or crochets, they probably won't even notice the mistake. But either way, I know it's there. Now, all these rows seem to have that. That must just be the... You know what it is? See? It's on all those couple of rows. On each side, I thought it was a mistake. That's just where the chain 1 is. Now that I see it, it's just the chain 1 spot that's messed up. I guess that's how you tell easier that it's a V-stitch. Okay, so they're not mistakes. Great. It's just the space in between the V-stitch that is there. Great. I thought they were mistakes. I'm just going to sit here and crochet a little bit with this. On my puppets, I decorated them. I finished off... I didn't finish off the granny squares. I just put the border on them. The squares were made. And that was... the granny squares was what I found in my shed. They weren't they were finished, but they didn't have the border on them. So I put the border on them. I put the faces on the puppets. So that was part of Finish It Up February. I'll hopefully get this finished as well. If not, no big deal. Could always finish it up working around other projects. I also want to get started on the mermaid tail for my niece's BFF. For some of my older viewers, that don't know the abbreviations, BFF is best friend forever. I'm making my niece one as well, but I just want to get her best friends done first because the mother threw me some money towards the yarn. Just, so I knew I had enough yarn to get the mermaid tail made. And if there's any yarn left over, because it's the little girl's favorite colors, I'll make her a unicorn as well. I think I just got 2 little pieces to finish on my niece's unicorn, and then I could sew it together. What I don't like is they're not stuffed, so I don't know how well they're gonna look. Sorry I'm making a face. I just thought it was supposed to be a toy. I just figured it should have been stuffed, but not according to the directions. Those I can't do a tutorial on because I don't recall if the unicorns were paid patterns or not, but the mermaid tail, no, I'm sorry, the unicorns were paid patterns. The mermaid tail, I was a home health aide in New York. The patient's daughter-in-law printed them off the internet, so I'm guessing that one was in a paid pattern because she didn't ask me for the money for it. Unless she paid for it out of the kindness of her heart and didn't say anything. But that one I don't believe was a paid pattern. But in order to do a tutorial on a pattern, you have to have permission from the people that made it to do the tutorial. So those I can't do on video. But I can show them off when I'm done with them. Whereas it's a work in progress, aka WIP, work in progress, also known as WIPs. So I mean, I'll show off my progress, and then I'll show off the finished piece so people could see what they look like. I guess I could show the title page in the on a video, maybe. I don't know. We'll put the title of oh gosh, why can't I do this? I must have made some of these chains really tight. Some of these stitches really tight that I'm having trouble getting through. And then just say that I don't own the rights to it, and or see if the website is available on the pattern where it was gotten from. Maybe that I could put in the video. We're going to show off the picture of it if there's no major information that I could give you. Now, at least if you look up unicorns and mermaid tail, at least you'll have a picture of what it looks like to make the exact one that I'm making. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I am. I'm getting caught up on projects, so that's always good. I didn't make my quota for January on my goals that I set. I was 4 puppets short. I was over on the scrunchies, way over, which I knew I would be. The crochet angel lollipops, I didn't make my quota on any of them. There was 2 that I didn't make any in that size. Then there was a couple that I made maybe 2 or 3 of. That would probably be a separate video on my progress that I'll be oh my gosh, my hair is oh God Lord, my hair looks horrible. But for those of you that didn't see my scrunchie tutorial, this is the scrunchie that I had made. It's a crochet one. I guess they could be knitted. I don't know how to do knitted ones. And the regular ones with the elastic that you buy from the store, I'm going to have to YouTube a couple of videos on those to see how to make those. I'll either hand sew them closed or do them on my machine. Those shouldn't be hard to make either. I don't know if I'll do that on video or not, because if I hand sew them, I could probably do it on video. If I do them on the machine, I don't know how much I could show, because you probably see all machine on the video. But I'll figure it out. I'm not sure yet. I don't know how to make those quite yet anyway. I mean, they're simple to make, but I would have to know what size elastic to use to make those with on the inside. So if anybody is working on any projects, if you want to leave them in the comments, you're welcome to. Whether it be knitting, crocheting, quilting, sewing, macrame, tatting, rug hooking, whatever you just happen to be making. Or if you're just doing some minor operations or repairs, such as maybe just sewing buttons on or a hem. Just know whatever you just happen to be working on, if anything. If you're not working on anything, that's fine as well. Don't have to be working on something all the time. I know I'm not always working on stuff. That's part of the reason why I get behind, is I'm still going through stuff in my shed to sell. The woman that I deal with, she helps a lot of needy families. So I told her if there's a needy family that needs something that I give her to sell, she's more than welcome to forget selling it and give it to the needy family. I'd rather see people have what they need. I have everything I need. I have a roof over my head, food in my stomach. We have a washer and dryer home, so we don't have to worry about going to the laundromat. We don't have a dishwasher, so we do the dishes by hand. No big deal. I mean, they're still getting done. I'm capable of doing dishes. My sister and nieces are capable of doing dishes, so we're good. Plenty of people in the house to do dishes, if need be. Like I said, we got a roof over our head, clean clothes. We have our laundromat at home, so we don't have to worry about going out in all kinds of crazy weather to worry about laundry or wait for machines because somebody's being greedy and using 15 of the machines in a laundromat that's exceptionally tiny and only has about 15 machines. They got a lot of dryers. They have maybe 20 dryers. But every so often you get somebody that's greedy and they got 4 $2 machines. I think 2 or 3 $4 ones, 3 $5 ones, and I believe 2 or 3 $2.50 machines. But some people get so greedy and they just let their laundry build up, or they got a large family and do it all at once. But I mean, you got a large family. Don't wait so long to do this stuff. Especially when other people have to use the laundromat as well. Not everybody's got a washer and dryer at home. And if the ones that do, maybe they can't get all their blankets in the washer and dryer. Sometimes maybe the blanket is too big for the machine that they have at home. If you got a small space, you can't get a huge machine to fit a queen and king size quilt, or king and queen size sheets. So sometimes other people have to go to the laundromat, even if they have the laundromat at home. I'm keeping quiet. I hear a bird chirping. I don't know if the audio's picking up on it. My late mom loved birds. I love birds. marked red because that was just I have a text message on a game if I wanted to play it. One of our local businesses has a game that you could play, and if you win, you have 3 days to claim your prize, whether it be a gift card or 10 cents off gas, each gallon of gas, or 15 cents off a gallon of gas. Sometimes you win sodas, snacks, maybe a hot dog or a sausage or a taquito or just, some kind of simple food or snack. I don't need to know about that text right now. And it's nice that I get it because sometimes I do play the game. I've won coffee. I've won green iced tea. I've won chips. I've won candy. Which, is nice. You have a little extra snack in the house or whatever, or a beverage. Sometimes, I'll have a couple of dollars where I could buy something on top of what I get for nothing. Then there's other times when I don't have anything, any money to buy anything, so I just get the free whatever. It's nice that they do these things to, give people a little incentive to come into their business or, reward their customers. Out of all the prizes I've won, I probably won about 15 prizes, 20 prizes, and I'd like to say half the time I bought something. So it's not like I was going in every time and getting the free consultation prize. And with the gas, you're paying for the gas. I don't have a car, so I don't drive, but my sisters have cars. So they could use the gas that I win. But because the reward is on my phone, I just have to be with them when they get the gas, which is no big deal. Oh, it's a few minutes of my time. I don't mind. And then while you get your gas, if you have a couple of extra dollars and the time, you could buy some snacks, or sometimes if you go near the sodas, you buy like a 20-ounce soda, you get a pizza for $1, or you buy a 20-ounce soda, you get a free hot dog. They put on all kinds of sales to, help the customer, save money. And, it's good too when you're on vacation. It's nice getting, like a hot dog for $1, or a soda for $1, or a hot dog and soda for $2.50, which is, a good deal because a 16-ounce bottle of soda could go for $2.50, $3, $2, whatever, $2.25. So it's nice that they put on these sales, especially when they help. It helps people that are traveling, because there's a lot of people out there that are budget travelers, especially the seniors or those with small kids, where they still got to buy, make sure they got diapers and formula for the ones that are still on formula and using diapers. Or if they got like 3 or 4 kids to get for, plus themselves. Plus, they still have to worry about diapers and formula for any small, babies or toddlers that are being toilet trained. And here, now I'm at the end of the row. There's this one stitch here. All I do is a triple crochet over there. Then I turn the blanket around and continue with the V-stitch till I get to the other end, and, and then, I do the single crochet at that end like I do with this one when I finish the row. Not sure how much longer I'm going to be working on this. Then you start the row with a triple crochet. You finish the row with the triple crochet, and then you start the row with the triple crochet so you can continue into the next V, on the next row. But this, I don't know why I was making this. This is pink. I don't know if anybody that's having a girl. That's the woman that I did know that was having a girl. Unfortunately, I didn't give her a gift. I probably should. The woman that's selling stuff for me, I probably should go to CVS or the dollar store and buy a little basket and a couple of little things for her baby, or a gift bag. Buy a gift bag and put a couple of things in it for the baby. I believe baby's about 6 months now, if not a little bit older. But no matter how old they are, they still need supplies. They're tiny, they go through a lot of things. You wouldn't think something as tiny as a baby would go through so much stuff, but they do. This video is about 20 minutes, just over 21 minutes, so I'm gonna probably not do much longer. I try to mix my videos up long and short, because not everybody's got time to watch a long video, so I'll try and do a bunch of 30-minute videos or thereof, and then I'll try and do a bunch of videos that are like 10 minutes or less, so that people could watch whatever they got time for. If they got time to watch a 30-minute video and a 10-minute video, I appreciate it, but I try to vary it up for my viewers. I try to be considerate of my viewers' times, because I know most of them belong to multiple channels, and they want to be able to keep on top of watching everybody. Nice to see people active on your channel, as well as other channels that you know them from. I enjoy doing my knitting and crocheting, especially on the days that I take a break from my shed. Haven't been in my shed at all this week yet. I have, just to maybe put something in it or to get something out. But other than that, I didn't do much with it this week. But I'll catch up tomorrow and Friday. That's fine. Do what I could tomorrow and Friday, and then start up again next week. I try and do a little bit every day, especially now that I'm just about done. Just want to finish up, pack up some blankets that I'm keeping. I want to put them in a bag. Then see what, I have a couple of reusable bags with stuff in it that I want to, go through and see if I could either sell it or put it away if I'm keeping it. Until I could get more see-through totes, I'm just going to put a couple of things in either bags or boxes, depending on what they are. And then, like any clothes and blankets that I kept, it's like a picture of the seasonal clothes that I kept for when we go back to visit New York, or if it gets really cold here in Florida. I want to put those in a bin. I want to put my blankets in a bin. I want to put any sheets and pillowcases in a bin. Well, I'll probably do a separate bin for my pillowcases that aren't a part of a set, because I want to make pillowcase dresses and sell those as well. Those sell for anywhere from, I believe, $16 and up, which is a nice amount of change. I'm guessing the plain ones are $16, and then the more design that's on them, like the printed ones, those could probably go for like $20, $25. In my last video, I made yo-yos, and if there's any pillowcase dresses I put the videos on, or buttons, because I can make like little flower shapes to put on some of them. We'll make with the yo-yos, or I can make little designs maybe out of the buttons. I don't know. But I'll figure it out on my designs, on what I want to do with them when the time comes. Just nice to have a bunch of projects and supplies available because, people want to see a variety of things being sold, variety of things being made. You never know when they might want to have some ideas of things to make. And like with the pillowcase dresses, if people aren't all that great with sewing or are new to sewing, those are perfect to make. I'm sure you could Google directions. I have directions from the homemakers group I was in. But the pillowcase dresses could be made rather quickly with the sewing machine. If you don't use a sewing machine, it'll just take you a couple of hours by hand to sew them. You gotta cut the armholes out. You gotta put the straps on. You have to put the elastic in where the elastic goes. They sound hard because you gotta sew the straps on. You gotta put the elastic in a couple of spots, but they're very easy to make. And if you have a plain pillowcase, buttons and the yo-yos are the best things to decorate them with. I've got, no joke, like maybe 500 to 1,000 buttons. But it pays to have stuff on hand, because you never know when bad weather strikes and you're stuck in the house a couple of days. Or if your area is under lockdown with Corona, you got the supplies, you're able to make stuff. Then when Corona's over, you start selling them or put them up for sale. And if your area is not under lockdown, you could mail them out right away. If the area they're going to is under lockdown, they'll, I guess, be sitting at the post office till the lockdown is over. If you suggested stay at home, they're a good project as well. Especially for those of us that are unemployed, they're a great way to make a few bucks, being they sell anywhere from, say, $15, $16 to about, I don't know, $25, $30. I guess it depends how much is put into them. And if they're plain or printed fabric, if they're printed fabric, you could probably sell them for a little bit more. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start a yawning effect. I'm almost at 28 minutes and YouTube has been stopping my videos at about 33 minutes and a few seconds. So I'll be ending this video shortly. Oh, the birdie stopped singing. It was kind of a cool day today. I went to a doctor appointment. My youngest sister took me. That was our road trip where we were riding about. Here's some of the V-stitch. Doctor appointment was no, it was good. It was just for my psoriasis. I just want to find out how to better take care of it when I flare up. So, and see if there was any particular foods that I shouldn't eat. But because I have other autoimmune issues like asthma, bronchitis, COPD, arthritis, bursitis, if one acts up, it sets the other off. Which is fine. It is what it is. I don't know that my psoriasis is acting up, but when the arthritis and bursitis is acting up, I don't like that either. When my asthma and bronchitis, COPD act up, I don't like that either, but it is what it is, so I just do my best to try and stay as healthy as I possibly can. That's why I stay home most of the time, so that my health issues don't act up. 29 and a half minutes. I don't mean to keep looking at the time, but I don't want to be cut off mid-sentence because this is probably going to be my last video for the day, even though I'm going to continue working on other projects, including maybe this one. I'm not sure. I'll probably do about a couple of videos tomorrow, but hopefully I get one more done, which will hopefully be a partial tutorial. I'll see what kind of yarn I have in the shed tomorrow too. I'll probably do a partial tutorial tomorrow, and I'll see what kind of yarn I got in the shed tomorrow too. Either finish the tutorial tomorrow or another day later in the week or the next day. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. Most of my projects are tiny, so I could make a video or a partial video. Even if I make a video and I have to do it in 2 parts, it's not a problem. So after I finish this video, just turned to 31 minutes, I'm gonna make myself a little snack and put this away, and then get started on my Crochet Angel lollipops, because I have to get up on them. I have to get caught up on puppets, in addition to making the my goals for February. I want to make 2 puppets a week, 2 scrunchies a week, and on the Crochet Angel lollipops, the dress, they only give directions for small, but I make them a tiny bit smaller and a tiny bit bigger. So I want to do like the extra small, the small that I have the directions for. Then I do extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, just to vary the sizes up. Then sometimes I make families out of them, so and then I try to have a bunch of them on hand so that I can make platters with them, or just make sell them individually or whatever. I want to try and make 8 a month of scrunchies, 8 a month of puppets, and then 8 of each size a month on the extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large angels. I came up short for January on the angels, and the puppets. Went overboard on the scrunchies, but that's fine. I start over each month, and as long as I have 104 of each made by the end of the year, I could call it a good year, because then 2 a week of each size. 2 a week of each size is 104 for the year. 2 times 52 weeks is 104. 2 a week.